Yeah, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Well, yeah, this is Marvin back on the Moreno Cadet family YouTube. Well, I just want to give you a brief rundown of what's been going down. I have a little bit of videos in the work. I was just actually just getting on, just expressing the love being out in Texas and what's the good parts and the bad part about Texas. So I'm gonna get the jump in on that. So basically, I love Texas because of me being in the city life and me being in the city to being in the country is totally two different things. Like as my wife is Ecuadorian and Colombian, and I'm Dominican and Haitian. We have like a similarities in our same book category. So as of right now, me being in Texas and me not being in New York, it's like I still miss a lot about New York. But at the end of the day, everything has to happen for a reason. So as you already know, my wife is military, so she's military. So it's just like hard for me transitioning from city bound to actually country bound. So today is just like a new thing. It's like a new thing for me. So I'll just give you the rundowns of what I like about Texas and what I don't like about Texas. Well, the one thing I like about Texas is that Texas is a big state, and you could do a lot in Texas. There's a lot of business in Texas, depending if you're in Houston, Austin, or Dallas, or further out, McAllen, Texas, El Paso, New Mexico. There's a lot of places out there, so it's not like a really bad place. I like the open roads because the open roads give you a good reminder of just breathing and just understanding life. But I do miss the corner stores when I used to live in New York. So, like me trying to go get like, all right, let me just get a quick chopped cheese, or let me just get a quick provolone sandwich. You know what I mean? Like if everybody knows that you get not basic provolone, but that's my cheese. That's my favorite cheese. But I would normally get the chicken cutlet, the provolone cheese on top, or I'll get the hero of the week. Or if it's not the hero of the week, I would just normally just get me halal over rice. Basically, it's lamb over rice, so it's not as bad. Those are the features that I miss about New York, and that's the features that I want to get myself into to understand. Like this is not New York, but then some of the stuff that they have out here. I'm a healthy fanatic. Me and my wife, we love to eat healthy. But everything out here is super duper sweet. They got RC sodas. Oh my god, it's disgusting. With sugar out here is like a big thing. I see why a lot of people do get obese being out here, but I can't change that. But what I do is I love to get a lot of salsa water. I love a lot of ginger ale. I don't really drink a lot of ginger ale. I drink more salsa water or club soda or what's this? Oh, my wife was calling me. So basically, it was just like incentive that I just don't understand like why sugar is so much of a big thing. I'm more of loving like club soda because it's like more healthier for you, and it's way better. Sparkling water, like I miss that. They don't have that out here like that. You maybe have to go to Sam's or HEB to get them type of sodas, that sparkling type of soda, but sometimes it's not even granted that you even have it. Sam's have it, yes. HEB have it, yes, but they have different brands. But still, that's what I like about it. But the bad part about Texas is like, it's just like, oh my god, it's just like, it's if you live out here, you would understand. There's a lot of good and bad places. If you live on Fort Hood, Old Fort Hood, if you live in McAllen, Texas, if you live in any other places, you're gonna experience a lot out here. But I won't get into all of that. Most of the time, it's just like mostly just little nitpicks of people in this. I could say in this state, it's just like their mind is like, it's like a slow-based state. It's like if you're retired, you'll come and live here. But actually, a person that's coming from a fast pace to a slow pace is kind of odd. And trying to get used to being in a slow base and you're so used to being fast tracked, it's kind of like a little off. But you get used to it. Over due time, you understand what life is all about. So I'm just giving like a little YouTube feature on what Texas is like. They do have good food. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people love food. So it's like, it gives you your ups and downs on everything. So, as my presume, everything happens for a reason. Since my wife is military, I'm here. I'm hoping we move to our next new duty station. I hope our duty station is back towards the east area, not over the Midwest area. Because in New York it's 1 hour. It's 1 hour ahead from us. Like right about now, it's 15:24. In New York will be 16:24. Get it? But then in Biloxi, Mississippi, it's the same thing. But then if you go towards California, I think it's 3 hours or 4 hours. It's 3 hours, 4 hours back. So it's kind of like, you kind of trying to understand the time zone here. It's kind of like off a little bit. But I like it though. It's actually cool. The food out here, with the time frame and the food is great. If anybody comes out here, Texas Roadhouse is good. If you ever come in towards Killeen area, I'm from New York, so I have Doña Maria. I'm Dominican, so I gotta have my food. I definitely gotta have my sausage. Meaning that I gotta have my arroz, my pollo. I gotta have my eggs, sausage, and fried cheese is my favorite. Number one, they don't have fried cheese out here. Oh, it drags, it kills me when they don't have fried cheese out here. But I understand though. They trying to make it a little multicultural out here. They do have a lot of Jamaican spots, but they don't have no roti spots out here. That's another spot I miss. Being in New York, you have different types of cultures. There's a lot of Indian places out here, but doesn't do Indian food like how it's supposed to. But I would love, if anybody in a comment, they can actually tell me about some more places in Texas before we leave. Because I think we're supposed to be leaving in August, but I'm trying to see. We're trying to do like a little vacation, but then trying to move also. But yeah, but our main goal is just trying to taste new foods and have like different taste buds. Well, I mean, my taste buds is unlimited. I had from squid, the frog. If anybody knows about fried frog legs, they're good. They're good, but not necessarily to certain people. Me, I love them. Yeah, when I was in Ecuador, I had cuy. That's guinea pig. I had cow intestines. Yeah, it's kind of getting weird. But my taste buds, like I'm just giving you a little sense of my taste buds. It has no filter. So everything I eat is actually great. But the only one thing I don't eat is I don't eat pork no more. It's been like 8 years now since I haven't eaten pork. So it's actually good. My mother-in-law, she doesn't cook pork for me. My mom doesn't cook pork. My mom don't eat pork. Only unless it's my father, because my father's Italian. My little brother eats pork. But me and my older brother, my older brother is vegan. I'm like semi-vegan. I just don't eat pork. That's it. But yeah, this is a story of my life, our house. Like, you know, I just take this time out now and just like write a little bit about it and like soak it all in. Because when I go back towards the east, I'm ready to hit a corner store. I'm ready to hit like a good restaurant. I'm ready. If anybody can give me some good restaurants while we're there, please let me know. All right. I love you guys. Subscribe. Moreno Cadet family. We'll be back in business. We make it happen.